Here is a really powerful technique that you can use to actually harness the power of gratitude and use it to manifest what you want quickly. Because by now, I can almost guarantee that you hear about the importance of gratitude constantly. It's become one of those really hot topics that's talked about a lot, but not everyone knows how to actually tap into the real power behind it. And if you're sitting there wondering, am I using it right? Then stay tuned, because I'm going to share how to know that you're doing it right. And I'll also share how to use the frequency of gratitude to manifest quickly. Hello and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, I'm Mary Kate and I'm a mindset coach and manifesting expert focused on getting you transformational results. My whole channel is all about manifesting, the law of attraction, meditations, and more, where I share the tools you need to get the results you want. I post brand new videos every Wednesday, so be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification so you can be notified whenever I post a new video. And really quickly, before we dive into how to use this technique, be sure to give this video a thumbs up below if you are ready to get into and access this powerful frequency. So gratitude can often and very easily fall into one of those categories that I call surface level feelings, because it doesn't always look the same for every single person. And I find that it's really easy to get caught up in how it's supposed to look or feel. And that's where you start to lose your authentic connection to this frequency. Gratitude isn't some chore where you write down or think about things that you should be grateful for. It's a powerful feeling and energy that I want to show you how to tap into and use in the most effective way. And how you activate this feeling within you is going to be unique to you. I always say that manifesting is not a one-size-fits-all approach, because that's just the reality of it. I could give you the word love, and it will feel completely different to each person. Everyone processes and feels love in different ways. I could also give you the word fear, and that will also look and feel different to each person. We're all scared of different things. So the best way to access this frequency and this power of gratitude is going to be to find what you connect with the most. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do this first. Think of these feelings and frequencies sort of like one of those slot machines where you push the button and the wheels keep spinning and spinning and spinning. And when you hit a point that you actually feel something, that's the jackpot. That's when all those letters line up. That's when all those numbers or symbols line up. That's the jackpot, when you hit a point where you feel something. Gratitude is just a surface level word and doesn't have any real power until you feel it. And in order to find what gratitude feels like to you, you need to find your point of connection. So here is exactly what you are going to do to find this connection. And in typical MK fashion, I am going to give you a few different ways to do this. Because again, everybody has their own way in, so you need to find what works best for you. I want you to do a quick scan and find what triggers the biggest and best feelings within you. You can do this through journaling, through making a list, through just purely thinking about it in your head, through meditation. Do whatever works best for you, but try to come up with at least 5 things that trigger a strong, good feeling emotional response. And from there, notice, write, meditate on, journal about, think about why these things make you feel so good. What triggers this emotional response within you? Because it's in this why that you will find gratitude. And to make it even simpler, what makes you feel happiest, safest, most free, most you, most loved, cared for, relieved, excited? There, in that place, is gratitude. And now that you've tapped into this exact feeling and what it means specifically to you, here is how you're going to use it to manifest what you want. You are going to take one thing that you intend to manifest and apply those same feelings that you felt earlier when you made that list of what made you feel the biggest, best emotional response. And you are going to sit in these feelings of being fully grateful and most of all, sure. But you're going to do it in a relaxed way. No need to force or try. Instead, see if you can just relax and be. Feel it. Enjoy it. Tap into that power you have within you. Less is more. This should be enjoyable. And I recommend sitting in this feeling for at least 60 seconds, but stay with it as long as it feels right and it feels good. If shorter works better for you, go for it. If longer works better for you, go for it. Do what works best for you. But it's feeling complete gratitude for this thing even before it's here. And when you're finished, you're going to end it with the affirmation of course I can have this, or of course this is mine. Something along the lines of that signals certainty, and that signals you having what you want as being obvious. It's essentially sealing in those feelings as being real now, despite what's happening in your life right now, despite what your current circumstances are. Because manifestation is really the art of believing it before you see it, which is the exact opposite of what we are taught and programmed to do in life. So this technique will help you get into that state of tricking your subconscious mind to be grateful for something that hasn't even happened yet. That is the key to manifesting. Believing it even before you see it. Knowing that when you put your full faith and your full belief into will actually cause it to happen. I actually teach a whole faith activation section on this exact topic inside the manifesting activation system. This system is unlike any other manifesting techniques you've seen before. It gives you the 6 principles that actually make the law of attraction work every single time. It's all laid out for you step by step, exactly what to do and when to do it. And it uses these principles in a specific order to essentially activate your manifestation. So if you want more info, I will leave a link up here and a link down below for you for the manifesting activation system. But it's important that when you use this gratitude technique, that you aren't doing it because you're supposed to. You don't want to just be following a technique without actually feeling anything. The key is in your connection. The key is in your feelings. You'll know you are doing it right and accessing the right frequency because it is an insanely powerful, high vibe, good feeling. So you will either feel it or you won't. And if you don't feel it, give yourself some space to step back and work through it again later. Go back to the beginning and find what triggers that strong, good feelings within you and start the process over again. If writing a list didn't work, try meditating. If that doesn't work, try simply just thinking. And if that doesn't work, try journaling. There are endless options available to you. Find a way to access your feelings because when it comes to manifesting, your feelings will set you free. Use this as a journey to see how you can best access your feelings because it's extremely important to do this. Your feelings hold the clues to your blocks, your resistance, and also your beliefs and your ability to have these things that you want. There is power in using your feelings to create and shape your life. And when you truly learn how to use this frequency of gratitude, you will not only be able to attract your desire that much more quickly, you will also notice how drastically your life shifts and what begins to show up for you on so many different levels. It creates this almost avalanche effect throughout your whole life. The more gratitude you feel, the more things there are to be grateful for. It becomes a focus cycle. And I highly encourage you to also check out some of the meditations I have here on my channel. I have a few really amazing gratitude ones that will help you get into the right frequency and the right energy. So I will leave a few links down below for you to try these out. They'll go really well with this process. And also be sure to download my free Money Mindset Workbook down below. This is an amazing resource to get clear on the resistance you hold around money. And there are also some really powerful techniques to try in there too. And I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell notification so you get notified whenever I post a new video. And also come say hi to me over on Instagram at mkmagicmindset. And you can also visit my website, mkmagicmindset.com, where you can find more about my digital courses, the manifesting activation system, and so much more. And I will see you in the next one.